Let there be light. CCO, good morning, CCO. I'm back at it. I'm in zombie mode, but I'm here as promised. We are doing a flash sale at 10 a.m. sharp. And for those that stood late last night with me, you guys got a little jump on the time. Normally, I do not announce them prior. What's going on, Dizzy? So, CCO, I have rolls here, brother. So, I'm going to do your 4 rolls for you now. So, we'll knock that out. I have 4 rolls here. Oh, 3 minutes late. Damn it. Don't I get a 5-minute window? What is that called? In school, don't they give you a 5-minute grace period? Dizzy has 4 gallons of coffee. You are pumped. Well, pass that along. I'm 1 cup of coffee in right now. Hopefully, it'll hold me over for the next hour. 2-minute grace period. Sheesh. They could at least give you the 5 minutes, huh? All right, CCO. These 4 rolls are for you. And if I find anything, I'll throw it in your wallet. This was the box that we did not get to. What's going on, Maximus? Good morning, Maximus. So let's see here. That way we knock it out while we can, and we'll start fresh on Friday night. How's it going, Maximus? Any good finds so far today? All right, nothing in the first roll. So I'm having some specials, guys. I'm doing Barber Dime special, 5 barbers for $10. They are in pretty beat up shape, but they're Barber Dimes, guys, close for melt value. So where else could you get Barber Dimes for close to melt value? Make sure you smash that like button for me, guys. Oh, CCO, 1966. We have silver, 1966 for CCO. That is what I'm talking about. We have a grinder coin here. So a 1966. This is a 92 here. In the first 2 rolls, we have silver. All right. So CCO, you are on the board here. Maximus says, I get a box of halves later today. Sounds good. Any quarter hunts lately, Maximus? Any more luck with the River of No Return? Michael M., my fellow zombie member. How are you doing, Michael M.? As promised, I'm here 10 a.m. sharp. I'm on about 4 hours of sleep, but it's a flash sale. I won't be on for more than 2 hours. So I did get a few hours. Most importantly, I got a cup of coffee, so hopefully it should hold me over. How about you? Did you get any Z's? Did you catch any Z's last night? All right. So we found silver in the first 2 rolls for CCL. Well deserved, CCL. See, I'm glad I decided to knock out those mod rolls today. And that looks like that's all you'll be getting. But, hey, beats a blank every time. I wasn't sure if we would find any silver. Definitely not in the first 2 rolls. So CCO, you get a 1966. So let's add that to your wallet. And CCO, you're on 3 hours of sleep. Wow. So we're all doing zombie mode right now. So CCO, it's in the wallet, brother. And guys, so here are the specials for tonight, for this morning. It begins. The blunders begin. I was up. What time was it? I think we ended the stream at around 2 a.m. Do you remember, Michael M? It had to be around 2 a.m. It was a 5.5 hour stream, the longest stream to date. And as promised, I'm here at 10 a.m. for a flash sale. So let me just run down the specials, guys. We're doing Walkers and Benjis, 2 for 15. We are doing BU 1965s. These are BU 1965s. We are doing 4 for $15. 4 for $15 for the BU. Look at those brims. So the BU 40 percenters are 4 for $15. These are brilliantly uncirculated. As you can see, those edges are super duper fresh. Beautiful indeed, Michael M. We have BU quarters. BU quarters are back on the block. BU quarters, 2 for 15 for the BU quarters. And those that have seen these before and received these before know that they are extra frosty. Look at that. So 1964 from Philly. Those are 2 for 15. And we have Barber dimes, 5 for $10. Merc dimes, 5 for $10. And we have BU Morgans somewhere here. Oh, BU Morgan dollars. Look at this toning. Look at this toner. They're all 1964 O, but we're doing BU Morgan dollars for $35 a piece. That is an epic steal. I cannot go any lower than that, guys. 35 each for the Morgans. These are brilliantly uncirculated. Look at the frosty Morgan dollar here. Cappuccino double shot. Well, you're awake now, CCO, but in about 27 minutes, you'll be sleeping in the cafeteria somewhere. And SLQs are 3 for 20. We have SLQs in the building, and they all have dates on them. They all have dates on them. We also have silver proof sets for 20 apiece. The years that are still available are 1963, 1964. We also have 1965 that I can do for much cheaper than 20 because it is 40%. So I can do, let's call it $12 for the 1965s. This is a 1963 Benji proof. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Let's see who else is up here. Are we the only ones on 4 hours of sleep? Thank you guys for joining me. I said, you know what? 5.5 hours last night was not enough. I need to hang out with my YouTube familia. Phil says, has anyone seen Saka's face yet? If not, you're lucky. You know what, Phil? I think everyone has seen my face by now. I've face revealed off of these absolutely stunning coins. You see what I did there, Phil? The reflection of these BU coins, and the proof sets. It's hard not to see my bald head on the reflection of these. So I'm sure they got a good look at my face. Now, these aren't as deep camel as the other ones. But yeah, what's going on, Phil? Good morning. So we have Canadian mint sets as well. Michael M., I did not see the picture yet. Let's take a look. So we have Canadian. Yeah, you want to skip breakfast if you're expecting a face reveal, I would skip breakfast. We have W quarters for extra cheap. What's going on, Breeze? Breeze, I just cracked the window. Thanks for joining me. And let me take a look, Michael M. Once again, guys, the deals are as follows. Walkers and Benjis are 2 for 15. BU 40 percenters. We have BU 40 percenters are 4 for 15. We have BU quarters 2 for 15. Barber dimes in the building. We have Barber dimes 5 for 10, but they are worn. You can read the dates on them, but they are worn. BU Morgan dollars are 35 each, and SLQs are going 3 for 20. We also have proof sets. We have mint sets. We have silver proof sets. So if anyone is interested, we also have W quarters. And look at the bag of Canadians I have here. Canadian cents as well. So whatever you guys are interested in, you let me know. I have some rolls here, so I'll be going through some rolls for the time being. And feel free to hang out and just chat. We had a 5.5 hour stream last night, guys. And I just want to thank everybody for being a part of it. I had almost 400 views. And I mean, if you're on for that long, you would expect a higher number, but how much for that bag? Well, CCO, this is divided into two here. These are Georgies and young heads. So these are Georgies and young heads. And these are the older Queen Elizabeths. So I'm accepting offers for these. I do not have a set price for them, but it's more of a buy it now. If you offer something and I accept the deal, Phil, then you shouldn't have had that cheeseburger. Who has cheeseburgers in the morning, Phil? Who does it? I don't do that. I do steak and eggs. That's the craziest that I'll go. But a cheeseburger? Come on, Phil. Oh, these are beautiful coin. That's a beautiful coin, Michael M. It's very nice. The forehead looks a little weird on Queen Elizabeth, but 2 cents a coin. I'm not sure how many coins I have here, but I can I'm flexible. Not physically, but financially, I'm flexible. There's at least, I would say, on the conservative side, there's at least 90 Canadians in here. Let's see. Let's see. What are the silver mint sets? So I have Canadian silver mint sets here, and I have Benji proof sets. Oh, this is a Canadian. How did the Canadian get on the US side? All right. 1963 Benji proof set going for $20. And the 1964 proof set, guys. 1964 proof set also for $20. Sounds good, CCO. We can work something out. Michael M says they're both proof. No, they're absolutely gorgeous. So the 1964 proof set, $20. The 1963 proof set, $20. I also have 1965 SMS sets. I did say 12, but I'm pretty sure I can do $10 for these. $10 for the 1965 SMS sets. What's going on, Chris Brumman? Coin Captions in the building. Good morning, guys. Welcome. Have a coffee, sit back, relax, and enjoy. We have plenty of deals going on tonight, this morning. And we have Benjis and Walkers 2 for 15. We have BU 40 percenters 4 for 15. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I'll just open this up for you guys. These are very, very beautiful. So the BU 40 percenters are 4 for 15. We have BU quarters back on the block. BU quarters, 2 for 15 for the BU quarters. And we have Barber dimes, 5 for $10. I'm going to need a lot of cups of coffee today, Dizzy. The 1 cup is not doing it for me. We also have BU Morgan dollars, guys. BU Morgan dollars. Mikey 007, welcome. Hey, I'm in school with nothing to do. I hope I don't get you in trouble for being here, Mikey, but thank you for joining me. So the BU Morgan dollars are going for $35, guys, a piece. And the SLQs are 3 for 20. I also have a 2001 silver proof and a 1992 silver proof set. So I also have circulated Morgans, but these are in very, very nice shape. So I wouldn't be able to do much of a deal on these. That's why I didn't really advertise these too much. And we have BU Kennedys, 2 for 15 for the BU Kennedys. And that's today and today only, guys. We have Merc Dimes, we have Barbers, we have plenty of items. We have Era coins. If you have any questions, feel free to ask away. We also have W quarters. So let me know if there's anything I can do. I'll be hunting some half dollars while we hang out. We had a 5.5 hour stream last night, guys. And it must have been like 2 in the morning. I said, you know what, guys? I did plan on doing a flash sale at 10 a.m. So those that stood with me last night got a little head start. So thank you guys for being here. Saca, question is, what kind of coffee did you have? What do you guys think? What kind of coffee do you guys think I had this morning? Any guesses? You probably haven't even heard of it. I know you're from Canada, so I'm not sure if they have this cup of coffee out there across the border, Michael M. So I'll just go ahead and tell you. Bustelo, Cafe Bustelo. If you haven't tried it, it's a big yellow tin can with red. So it's yellow and red. It's very, very good. I enjoy it very much. So that's my coffee of choice. I stay away from Starbucks. And I'm not knocking it, guys. If you like Starbucks, then go right ahead. It's just not for me. So we found 140 percenter in this box I have so far. So maybe we can find some more here. Try Death Wish coffee. That sounds very intimidating, Dizzy. Who drinks coffee called Death Wish? I would be scared to drink coffee that has that's called Death Wish because I don't have a Death Wish. I want to live a long life, and drinking coffee named Death Wish sounds like it may take some years off my life, which is something that I don't want. But if they're trying to say that it wires you, then I guess it gets the point across as well. So we have deals available, guys, for those that are interested. I think I'll be on here for no more than 2 hours. And if anyone is interested, do not hesitate to ask. Yesterday was an exciting stream. We gave away 2 ounces of silver. Shout out to Maximus and Gene, the winners of the Saca Plata jackpot last night. That's the coffee on roids. Yeah, I mean, who knows what else is in there, Dizzy. Michael M says, I'm Canadian, so typical Tim Hortons for me. I've never tried that. All right. Nothing here. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Let's get more people in here. We're doing a holiday flash sale. Tim's isn't bad for how much it costs. Yeah, I think, if you could, it's always better to get the coffee beans and grind them yourself. Obviously, it's a lot of work. By the time you're finished, you're not going to want coffee anymore. It'll be time for lunch. But I think it's the most economical way. But I don't do that myself. The Cafe Bustelo is not expensive at all, so it works for me. What's everybody doing? School, work, home. Who's home? Hit a thumbs up if you're home right now. Feels good to be home. Worked a 12-hour shift, over a 12-hour shift the other day, so I'm glad to be home here. And when I am home in the morning, I'm usually coin roll hunting or on the stream. Dizzy's home and Breeze is home. It was good to be home on a Wednesday. It is Wednesday, isn't it? Yes, it's Wednesday. It's hard to keep track. The days are flying by so quickly. Next week is Christmas. We are exactly 1 week away from Christmas, guys. 1 week away. So go figure. I hope you guys are ready. Chris says, I'm always home. And there is nothing wrong with that, Chris. You sit back, relax. Home is the place to be. What's going on, Massive Coin Roll Hunter? Happy holidays. I hope all is well, brother. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing fine. Yes, the holidays. We are a week away from Christmas. 1 week. It is here. And before you know it, you'll be having to cross out the 19 on the date of all your assignments, all your paperwork. Get ready to have to turn that 19 into a 20. Although it does not look like a 20, you still try to make the 19 a 20 after you write it. Well, get used to it because that's going to happen for the first month of the year, of the new year, should I say. Dizzy says, I still date stuff 2018. Whoa, Dizzy. Whoa, buddy. So you must feel like you blinked and it turned 2019. Might have skipped a year. Michael M says for Christmas, Saca is giving everyone an ounce of silver. I wish, Michael M. I wish I was that fortunate. I wish I could give everybody several ounces of silver. Massive says, yeah, just trying to fix up a little corner in my house to keep doing videos. That's what I have, Massive. If I'm being completely honest, I'm right now sitting on my kitchen table. It's just, I think the lighting in the kitchen is best for videos. And, my kitchen table is a very nice wooden table, as you can see. I mean, I do have the mat here, but it's very easy on the eyes for me. I do have a corner desk, like I don't want to say a cubicle, but I do have a section where I do my scoping. I scope my coins. I do my mail and whatnot, and I love it, you know. But when it's streaming, I don't know. The feel is just very relaxing and easygoing here. Saca Plata. Later, do you have the 2019 S quarters to complete your set? Do you have the 2019 S quarters? Yes, Chris Brumman. I actually received the 2019 S proof set from Wesley Kester as a gift. It was kind of almost when I started out. I was blown away by the gesture. Roy says, "Hey, let me get some coffee and pry my eyes open." That's right, Roy. I'm one coffee in. We did a 5.5 hour stream last night. I know you popped in there, but it ended at almost 2:30 in the morning. And I did plan on doing a flash sale at 10 a.m. So I kept my word, guys. Chris, no, I do not have the S non-proof. Ohio Hobby says, just want to say hi. Can't stay at work. Can't get into trouble. Can't stay at work. Can't get into trouble. See you on the evening stream. Sounds good, Ohio. I'll be streaming on Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. But thanks for popping in. Hope you enjoy your day. Hey, either way, Michael M., I am grateful for that. So it doesn't matter to me whether I receive it in 2019, 2020, 2067. Wait, hold on. Let's do the math. Hopefully, I'll still be ticking. You never know in this crazy world. So I'm doing some specials, guys, for those just joining us. We have Benjis and Walkers 2 for 15. We have BU 40 percenters 4 for 15. We have BU quarters 2 for 15. Barber dimes are 5 for 10 in worn condition. We have BU Morgans 35 each and SLQs 3 for 20. So I'll probably be saying that a bunch of times throughout the stream as people continue to filter in. So don't get mad at me. Don't get annoyed. I annoy myself when I become too repetitive. But hey, I don't have a sign here with a menu on it, guys. So SLQs are standing Liberty quarters. 19th, and they all have dates on them. Standing Liberty quarters. And some are in even better shape than these. Yeah, gorgeous. I love the SLQs. I started an SLQ book, so I said, you know what? All the extras, I might as well make them available to you guys if you guys are interested. So Roy, Roy says B.U. Morgans. I like the sound of that. Roy, I do only have 1 year. I'm not sure if you have this year. You may have this year. It's a 19040. This is a toned one here, but I do have extra frosty Morgan dollars. We're looking at an MS 63 possibly here. So these are 35 each. It's 19040. As in, oh my goodness, how beautiful. Beautiful. 19040 Morgan dollars, 35 a piece. We have some less BUs here. These are obviously not BU, but I'm more flexible on the BUs. I can't really do too much of a deal on these because I did pay more than I normally do. So I can probably do, uh, I guess I can go 28 at the lowest, guys. That's why I really didn't advertise these. I can go $28 at the lowest. Roy says, okay, you talked me into it. Put one in the flip and in the sack, untoned, please. You got it, Roy. We'll get you a 1904 BU Morgan dollar. And let's get a flip for it here. Here we go. Put it in a nice flip for you. It's so pretty. Gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Sometimes I catch myself like, all right, stop looking at it so much. But I can't help it, guys. You know, I am a coin collector myself. I heavily collect BU coins. So when I do come across extra, I like to make it available to you. Kind of like these BU quarters here. I gave half a roll away. I do have Barber dimes, Roy. I'm sorry, I do not have Barber halves available. I'm waiting to obtain a Dansco Barber halves book. That way, when I do obtain a Barber halves book, I can fill it up, and the extras I can make available to you guys. But for right now, I'm hanging on to all the halves until I fill a Dansco book, until I purchase a Dansco book, because I have not been able to find a Dansco $50 book. I'm also looking for a Dansco Benji book. I did start a Dansco SLQ and a Dansco Walker book. So, I promise once I start the Dansco book and fill everything, then I will make it available to you guys. Whatever is extra, I can make available. Where did you find that wall hanger last night? Oh, I got it from Vieira. Actually, I do have quite a few people that I do business with. So it was a fellow dealer that does business with Vieira as well, and he gave it to me as a gift. He said, "Look, you can hang on to it, you can sell it." So I showed you guys, not knowing if you guys would be interested, but you guys started bidding on it. So hey, I'm glad it found a new home, and I'll be getting more stuff like that, guys. I get very unique stuff, and once I get a grasp of what you guys are really looking for, then I can kind of expand my inventory. I do have a wide range already, but guys, there are so many items that I can obtain that I'm not sure how you guys will respond to. So, if you guys are looking for specific items, then feel free. Feel free to send in requests. Like I said, I have coin bezels if you guys are interested. Coin bezels for necklaces, all shapes and sizes. Well, not shapes, but all sizes. Circular coin bezels, sterling silver. All right, Roy, 1904 BU Morgan dollar, 35. Today is the 18th. That is 7 days away from Christmas, and we will throw it in your wallet. Not throw it, we will place it in your wallet. There it is. And let's take a look here. So you have the piece dollar here, and you have, and this is paid, and you have Team 87, baby. There you go. Michael says, I do not have any books. I do have 2 books available, guys. If you're interested, I have Morgan Dollar book. I have a Morgan Dollar book and a Peace Dollar book that I'm not using. So if you guys want the Morgan Dollar book or the Peace Dollar book, I can do that. They are used, but in very nice shape for used books. So I can do $20 per. They usually go for almost 40 a piece. Michael M says, I want to get me a wall hanger for my room, just don't want to spend an arm and a leg. So kind of something like this, maybe a small little frame. I'll look and see what I can obtain, guys. And Michael M, if I can find some kind of frame here that's not too big, I'm sure it won't run you too much. I know yesterday's can you check how many dimes I have in my wallet, please? Sure thing, Dizzy. You gave a Barber dime to Tristan yesterday, which is very nice of you. Yes, I have a Dansco Morgan book, Roy, for $20. It is used, but it's in pretty decent shape. I did verify to make sure uh, everything is a go for that. As far as, making sure the plastics are all there, making sure, nothing's missing. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 8 Barber dimes. 8 Barber dimes, Dizzy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are so thin. Yes, 8. You have 8 Barber dimes. So yes, Roy, I do have the Morgan book. If you would like to take a look, just let me know. And look at that. You have 4 more. You have Dizzy wants 5 more. You got it, Dizzy. All right, so let's add 5 more Barbers for Dizzy. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So that will be $10 for 5 Barber dimes. Yes, I do have Mercs for sale, Dizzy. $2 per. And you may get some old dates. They are mixed in pretty well, as you saw on last night's stream. Barber dimes. Today is the 18th. All right. And 5. All right. So we'll take for 5 Mercs as well. All right. Will do, Roy. I'll pull the Morgan Dollar book out right now. All right. You get a 1920, 1944, 1930, 1930. 1943 and 1942. So you get 5 Mercs and 5 Barbers. Breeze sent me an email. Let's take a look here. All right, I did not receive it yet, Breeze, but it should arrive shortly. I have not received it yet, but I'll be on the lookout for that, Breeze. All right, so here you go, Dizzy. So that'll be $20 for the 10 dimes. I will add that to your wallet. All right, so Roy, I'm going to get that Morgan Dollar book. I will be right back. You can count it down. Let's see if I can get back here in 20 seconds. I'm here. Roy says I picked up 4 1916 S Mercs the other day from a guy here. Not the best shape, but yeah, at that year, you're talking 1916 Merc dimes. They they uh they tend to wear very easily, so it's very hard. I have some 1916s here, and they are worn as well. So what can you do? They're over 100 years old. So being that they're Merc dimes, it's they're, because of the design, they wear very easily, similar to Barbers. All right, so check this out, Roy. Morgan dollar book here, and this is the condition that you can expect. Face reveal, face reveal. My picture is not in the book, so don't you worry. Although, if you like a picture in the book, I could arrange that. All the plastics are intact. So it's a very well maintained book. Obviously, there is some creasing, but there's not any folds here or anything to that. You have this slight thing here, but it's really not any cause for concern. So yeah, it's in pretty good shape. And just to get an idea here, the pages are in pretty good shape. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. All right, let's see here. Breeze, did I get your email? Breeze, I still didn't get your email. Was it this morning, or was it at a later date or earlier date? All right, Roy. He says you gotta cut me off. The bartender's gonna cut you off, Roy. No more drinks for you. All right, so that'll be $20 for the Morgan Dollar book. What's going on, Northwoods Coin Hunters? Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for popping in last night as well. We're back at it. I'm on 4 hours of sleep, feeling like a zombie, but I feel fabulous. I'm not gonna lie. What magic a cup of coffee does. All right, so the Morgan Dollar book for Roy. And oops, I dropped the tag. And let's just stick this on here. All right. So we have some great deals here, guys. We have BU Morgan Dollars, BU 40 percenters, BU quarters, BU 1964s. We have silver proof sets. We have Benji proof sets. We have SLQs, Barber dimes. You name it, we might have it. All right, Roy. Well, obviously, this won't fit in your wallet, but I have your name and the date, the price attached to the book here. That way I know. All right. Yeah, just make sure you sent it to the right address. I mean, how could you not know my email address by now, Breeze? Saca Plata NY at gmail.com. It could be on my end here. Oh, you know what? I did receive something here. 1041. Oh yeah, I got it. For some reason, it went into my promotion email. Why did it go into promotions? You're not trying to sell me something, are you? Yeah, that was weird. Okay. So yes, I can send your items out. Not a problem. I will be shipping some items later today. No, Vieira does not always watch the streams. He actually just recently started. When I first met him, when I first meet silver dealers or coin dealers, I tell them exactly what I do. I tell them exactly what I'm looking for. And I think they appreciate that I'm upfront because there are a lot of dealers or collectors that try to be discreet about what they're doing. But for me, I'm upfront and I think they appreciate the honesty and then they can better help with what I need, specific needs, if I have any specific requests. And he's been such a joy to work with. I also have another silver dealer. His name's God, and he is very helpful as well. So you have to have a nice team of people around you guys. It makes things a lot easier for everyone. And I'm fortunate to know these guys. They are in my local area, so I couldn't have all this great stuff without their help. That's for sure. So I'm definitely humbled and appreciative to them. But it's very cool that Vieira you know pops in the stream and occasionally he'll do some giveaways. He'll add some items to the jackpot or for the donators. So I think that's very cool. Okay, so Breeze, absolutely. He's definitely one of a kind. And from right off the bat, we clicked. And when you meet people that are on the same page with you and are very easy to work with, it's such a great thing that you don't often see it. You don't often find people like that. One hand washes the other. It is a team effort. It is a two-way street. And I try to project that on the stream as well, guys. That's why when you guys help me, I try to do my best to help you in the same way and vice versa. I do understand that there are people that like free items. I like to do free giveaways. But, if you guys support and contribute to my channel, I bend over backwards trying to go out of my way to make it right on my end, guys. So, there are people behind the scenes that know that I have done some things to help them and vice versa. We don't always talk about it on stream, but just know that I do try to do my best to help in what I can, in any way I can. Roy says, feel free to fill any of those holes in that dance go. Well, you know what? I can put the 1904 in there for you. I'm not sure if you have anything else. Let's see. I thought you said you cut off, Roy. We have plenty of Morgans that would fill it. Oh, thank you so much for that, Dizzy. I came from very humble beginnings, and it is no, it's normal to occasionally sometimes get ahead of yourselves. But it's important to check your ego. It's important to reflect and just acknowledge that just being on this earth is a gift. Don't take it for granted. Things can be different very quickly. Things can go south very quickly. So I always try to remind myself and keep that in mind. All right. So Roy, payment is received. So let's remove the tag from the wallet. But I will keep the tag on the Morgan because that way I know it's yours. If not, I'll fill it up for myself. All right, Roy, where is your wallet? I just had it. Here it is. Okay. So there you have it, Roy. And thank you for that, brother. And Dizzy, you have been loyal since day one. So thank you so much for being here. Uh, you know, a lot of these channels, they're able to do so much more than I can. Unfortunately, I'm not in a position where I can do as much as maybe the other channels are doing, but I do as much as I can at this moment. I've just started streaming 5 months ago, guys, just under 5 months ago. So I am still relatively new. I did not anticipate the growth, so thank you guys for that. I mean, my channel has grown very quickly for someone who started just 5 months ago, and I'm very grateful for you guys and for the support. And that's not just the coffee talking. That's not just the fact that I've been sleeping. I only got 4 hours of sleep. That is, you know, being completely honest. Breeze says, I'm glad I was sent to your channel. Love your personality. You have my support. Thank you so much, Breeze. I appreciate that. Dizzy says, thank you. I was like your 43rd supporter. That's right, Dizzy. Maximus, I believe, was the first person on my stream. So, you're going to have bumps in the road. You're going to make mistakes. I try not to rub people the wrong way, but you're going to have those people that maybe you don't get across to as well as you would hope. My my hope is that you guys understand that we're all human beings. We are going to make mistakes, and we just have to be tolerant and supportive of each other. Michael M says, Saka, I joined the community 2 months ago after we started, and I got hooked. Thank you so much for that, Michael M. I'm hooked myself, guys. Being here on the streams is something that I enjoy doing. I truly enjoy being here with you guys. It's not a job to me, although I would love for it to be a full time job. I do work, and it is. I think it's a great platform, not just for me, but for everybody, just to network and spend some time with people all over the country. And for that, YouTube's a great thing. All right, Breeze. Breeze, do I have permission to address your email on the stream right now? That way I can give you, unless you want me to reach out privately, I can do that as well. It's completely up to you. I just figured since you emailed me, maybe you didn't want to go over uh, go over these things on the. Okay, so what I'm normally doing for W quarters are 2 for 15. So I can do, let's call it 7. I can do 7 for the low W. Pretty nice shape. So I can do 7 for the low W and 35 for the BU Morgan. So let me know if that works for you, Breeze. And by the way, Breeze, who sent you over to my channel? I am curious. That way I can give them the credit that they deserve. You guys are awesome people. And, I look forward to the streams. I do it 2 times a week. If it were up to me, I would probably do it at least 3 times. And the only thing that's stopping me is obviously you have to balance out between family time and time on the stream. It is very addictive, this YouTube and this internet thing. And we're all, you know, we all can admit that. We can all admit how addictive this can be. So I try to manage my time efficiently so that I spend as much time as possible with my wife and kids. Chris said, I found you and Maximus when watching T Square. That's right. That's right. T Square. I was speaking to T Square yesterday. T Square's a good guy. And I definitely miss his live streams. I saw he went live not too long ago. Yes, Mr. Breeze. We can start a new wallet. We can ship the items that are currently in the wallet, and then we can start a new wallet with the W quarter and the Morgan. Roy says Parker Ebert is who told me about you. Parker's a good guy. I have not seen him in the stream. I have to pop into one of his streams. I try to pop into people's streams to support them. There are several streams, guys. So if I haven't popped in to your stream, I definitely will try to do so. I make it a point to try to reciprocate the support. Northwood says Mia's a great person as well. She sent me a birthday gift. She sent Gigi some gifts. She sent her, Gigi made a card for her. So, great people. On her birthday, she did a giveaway stream and gave away unbelievable items. Who does that on their birthday? On her birthday, she chose to go live with everyone in the coin community and give away items. That's just a reflection of the person she is, completely selfless and generous and wanting to be there and spend time with her coin community family. I thought that was awesome. Dizzy says, I'm not an addict, but when's your stream, huh? When? My next stream is Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Do you still play pool on Friday nights, Dizzy? If so, is it a tournament? How are you doing? Or are you a pool shark? Let me find out. Dizzy's a pool hustler on Friday nights. Bree says, CW did a shout out of your channel. Awesome. CW, another great guy from across the pond. All right. So, Mr. Breeze, just confirm if that's something you are interested in. It would be $7 for the W and 35 for the BU Morgan. Let's get a tag here. Yes, tournaments, and I always tell people I can shoot before we gamble. That's a good thing, Okay, so the Morgan here, these are all 1904s. So you have the option, you can get the toned one here. It's only, well, it's slightly toned on the reverse, but mostly on the obverse. Or you can get a frosty white Morgan dollar. So let me know, toned or frosty. And then I will put that in a flip for you. So that will be $42 total. Frosty it is. I enjoy the Frosties myself. I get them from Wendy's. I usually do a chocolate Frosty, but at times I do a vanilla Frosty. Roy says, well, thanks for helping me feed my addiction, Saca. I got to get moving or I'll be late to the doctor. Take care, everyone. Catch you later. Well, thank you, Roy, for joining us this morning. And you enjoy the rest of your day. And hopefully I will see you on Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Michael M., I visit my local coin shop. Like I said, I have a couple that I go to. I'm in a coin shop at least 3 times a week. What's going on, Gene? Welcome, Gene. Congratulations on your epic American Silver Eagle win last night. I was very happy that you won. You have been contributing to the stream for quite some time now, and ever since your first win, it was a long hiatus. So I'm very happy that you won. Oh, Gigi likes fries dipped into ice cream, Michael M. And she dips her fries in the chocolate frosty. Isn't it weird how that oh, this is an old mint mark, Mr. Breeze. Look at that. So I will run down the sale options, Gene, if you are interested. I know you did just get in here. So Lowell W and 1904O Morgan BU. I keep getting the evil circle. My computer has been running terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry about the lag and the circle of death. And Breeze, unfortunately, I only have 1904 O's. If I did have other ones, I would make them available as well. But hopefully, I can pick up some more BUs. 1904. So we'll put that in your new wallet. I'm actually going to note new wallet here on the tag. That way, I send out the other items in your wallet. And thank you, Breeze. I appreciate that. All right, so we are doing a holiday flash sale, and these are the items available. I mean, we have more than the items listed, but let's just do a quick rundown. We have Benjis and Walkers, two for $15. We have BU 40 percenters, brilliant uncirculated 40 percenters, four for $15. We have BU Washington silver quarters, two for $15. We have Barber dimes in worn condition, but with readable dates, five for $10. We have Merc dimes, five for $10. We have BU Morgan dollars for 35 each. And we have SLQ quarters, three for 20. Absolutely, Breeze, will do. And usually, if I were to ship today, later today, you should expect it by Tuesday, the latest. But usually, it arrives by Monday afternoon, Monday evening. All right, Gene, may I buy two Benjis? Absolutely, Gene. Let's get you some Benjis. Benjis in the house. All right. So we have, let's get you two different years. We have a 51 and a 61. 51 and 61. So 51 and 61. So $15, Gene. I will add that to your wallet for two Benjis. And I'm glad you made the flash sale. Usually I'm on here for about 2 hours, so we're halfway in and we're just hanging out. I do have rolls that I'm going through as well. So today is the 18th, 1 week away from Christmas Day. Can you believe it? Every time I say it, I say, there's no way. There's no way Christmas is 1 week away. And then before you know it, we'll be in 2020. All right, Gene, I have your wallet here. And they are in. And there's that American Silver Eagle in there as well. Awesome. You know, when I do these the Saca Plata jackpot live stream, I definitely like for different people to win each time. Obviously, I don't have any control over it, so there may be occasional times where people win multiple prizes. But for the most part, I think it's been working pretty well. We've had new winners pretty much on every stream. Yes, I don't have any things to give me notice, so I only know if something is going on if I log onto my computer. Well, I'm glad you logged on, Gene, and I'm glad you made the flash sale. I get emails and comments after the flash sale saying, "Darn, I missed it." So I try to stay stay on for a little longer than normal. And I think 2 hours is a pretty fair window for a flash sale. Anything longer than it's not really a flash sale. All right, let's see here. I received your payment, Dizzy. So thank you for that. Let me remove the tags. So this tag is removed and These tags are removed. So you are paid in full like the movie. I love that movie, by the way. All right. And if anyone else is interested, we have proof sets. We have Benji proof sets as well. We have 1964 proof sets. We have 1965 SMS sets. And I received your payment, Gene. So let's get your wallet and remove the tag. Chris Drummond, I do have a 55 Benji set, but as you know, that is a super low mintage of about 300,000. So the asking price is up there. I'm going to be honest. What I'm looking to get for it is pretty pricey. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I didn't include it in the flash sale. Dizzy's debt free. Doesn't it feel great, Dizzy? Well, Dizzy, you got a Morgan dollar for $16 on the auction last night. Beat up or not, that was a great deal. And thank you, Gene, for your payment as well. So, Chris Brumman, I have a Benji proof set. Do I have just the 55 Benji? No, I do not, Chris. I'm sorry, I do not. But I'll keep an eye out. I am looking for that myself. I have the proof that I can fill my book with, and that will complete my Benji book. My Benji book is only missing the 1955. And worst comes to worst, I'll crack open the proof set and use the proof coin to fill the book. But I want to refrain from doing that right off the bat because eventually I'm sure I'll be able to obtain some 1955s. Let's see. I think I have some older Benjis. Do you ever have any Indian head pennies? Yes, Gene. Uh, I tried to obtain the ones in great condition. I have not picked up any because they haven't been in that great condition. But I normally do $2 per Indian head penny. So if you are interested in Indian head pennies, I can pick some up in decent shape. I wouldn't want to get anything that's in worn condition. The Barber dimes are in worn condition, but for $2, it's close to melt value. So I think the Barber dimes are an exception in this case. But with Indian head pennies, if I'm charging $2 per penny, I want to make sure that the dates are legible and the condition is at least somewhat decent. Absolutely, Gene. I appreciate that. And thank you guys for trusting me. This wallet system was a risk for myself because obviously you do have to gain the trust of your fellow coin community members. And I have over 60 wallet accounts open now, guys. So it really touches me that you guys confide in me. And I do not take that lightly, guys. And like I said, if you need anything specific, you can always shoot me an email. You could always request it. I have a wide variety of options. I even have, airtights. I have plenty of coin materials such as coin scopes, jewelers loops, and things like that. As I was telling Michael M earlier, I have coin bezels for jewelry. If you want a necklace, I have coin bezels for coins in all denominations, whether it's dimes, nickels, pennies, quarters, half dollars, dollars, you name it. I have those bezels as well. Michael M needs air tights. You need air tights for your dimes? I think a dime tube would do just fine, Michael M. And I'm doing $1 per dime tube. If you need a dime tube, I do have some available. And that's I'm not making any money on that, just FYI. I'm not making any money off the dime tubes. or any tubes, I'm just basically getting back for it. So just a disclaimer. I'm not profiting anything. That's just me making that available to you guys. That's right. See, Michael M, if it's a uncirculated BU, then that's different. Then I understand. Like I auctioned off a proof silver Roosevelt dime, then I can understand you encapsulating that. But as far as the dimes in your wallet right now, I wouldn't recommend encapsulating those. Only thing I'm looking for now is a wall hanger as a gift to myself. Too many impulse buys. Well, I'll keep an eye out for that for sure, Michael M. You know, I enjoy this so much. I'm always at the coin shops in my local area, and one thing that I really like is when they give me the flexibility and the opportunity to kind of go at my own pace. I like to take my time and browse at my own pace. I do like to cherry pick, and some coin shops do frown upon that. But when you find coin shops that allow you the flexibility to do things at your own pace on your own terms, it's really a joy. It's almost like going to a candy shop when you're a kid and you get to pick, the popsicles and the cotton candy and the ice cream cones and all that good stuff. So when I go to these coin shops, I really have a great experience and I'm able to really get what I'm looking for. So that's why I'm at the coin shop about 3 times a week, as I mentioned earlier, and it's so enjoyable. I could literally spend hours there. I could literally spend hours at the coin shop. My wife says, "Oh my goodness, how do you spend hours at the coin shop?" I said, "By the time I get to the coin shop, I go in there, I have a small conversation, an hour has gone by already." And I said, "Oh my goodness, I didn't even pick one item out, and an hour has gone by already." All right, let's see. We all need a secret room where you push on a bookcase and we end up in a room with all our silver. Maybe. Oh, that is so glorious. When I'm streaming here, sometimes I'll have like foreign silver or silver coins all over here. Like last night, I had silver coins just everywhere, and I loved every minute of it. I really love just being around these coins. You feel the history and the beauty of these coins. And I tell you what, a bookcase with a secret room would be great. A bunker or you know, a vault. Imagine having a vault in your house and you just open it up and you see nothing but 100-ounce silver bars and gold and silver and oh my goodness. Chris, I do have AMPWs here. I might have one. Now I'll tell you right now, Chris, I would not be surprised if it grades a MS67. So I do have to take that into account. I'm pretty sure you're going to get a grade of no less than MS66. So here is the AMP that I have. Well, other than the nick on the top of the head, you know what? Yeah, it does have a nick on the top of the head. I did not see that there before. Still very good. You know what? I can do $7 for the AMP, Chris, just because now I'm second guessing. I did have this aside because I was contemplating sending it in. The other AMP that I sent in got an MS67. This one, I don't think with the nick on the head, I don't think it will get that score. So if it was an MS67 or higher, I'd have to take that into account with the price. But Yeah, it has a little nick in there. So $7 if you are interested. Chris Brumman. We would all need to have an evil laugh and own a Persian a Persian cat. We'll have a Persian cat sitting on a solid silver Persian cat statue. Wouldn't that be cool? Like you have a Persian cat statue and the Persian cat is sitting right on top of the Persian cat statue. Yeah, you would have to have quite the ego to have something like that, I guess. I mean, we all would want it, don't get me wrong. But us thinking about it now, as you're imaging the kind of person that it would take to have something like that. All right, let's see here. So, guys, make sure you smash any lows. And yes, on the AMP, I think I might have sold the last low. Let's see here. I have I have the Guams and the San Antonio missions. Let's see if there's any lows in here. Mr. Bond. You will die now, Mr. Bond. No, unfortunately, all I have is the AMP, Chris. What's going on? Stacking Silver with D. Good morning, good sir. Thank you for joining me. Just stopping in to say hi on a Wednesday. We're almost through the week. We are 7 days away from Christmas. Hope you guys are ready. So I'm sorry, Chris, only the AMP. So if you are interested in the AMP, that will be $7. Oh, you did say yes. So let's put it down here. $7 for the AMPW. I have to run, but I'm so glad I came across this. Thank you again. Have a great day. All right, Gene, thanks for stopping in. I'm glad you were able to make the flash sale. And I hope to see you on Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. You enjoy the rest of your day. So today is the 18th. Yes, I will be doing something for the Christmas stream. I'm not sure if it's going to be Friday night or Monday night. I most likely will be streaming Monday night because Tuesday night is the Christmas Eve, and us Puerto Ricans we celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve, the night of Christmas Eve. You know how the Spanish families do. Although I'm sure it's not just a Spanish thing. Maybe that's something that other families do. So I definitely don't want to generalize it like that. But in my culture, I received your payment, Chris. So thank you for that. We'll add that to your wallet. And let's get your wallet here and put the AMPW in there. Bear with me as I pull up your wallet, Chris. There it is. Chris Brumman. So there you have it, Chris. We'll add that in there. Yeah, so I'm still up in the air, so I don't want to announce anything quite yet, but I definitely will be doing something for the Christmas stream or it's definitely going to be a pre-Christmas stream. Whether it's Friday night or Monday night, I'm not sure, but I know for sure I will be streaming on Friday night. So you guys keep an eye out. What I've been wanting to do for a while is a battle royal giveaway, which is something that I actually started my streams off with that idea, the battle royal giveaway, and that was part of the reason why I grew so fast. And if you haven't been a part of the battle royal giveaway, take a second to flash back to one of my old streams. And the heck is a battle royal? That's right, Michael M. So if you put battle royal giveaway Saca Plata on YouTube, it'll probably come up and you can take a look. Everyone gets a free roll and they battle. The best roll wins all of the fines of those that participate. What's going on, Mountain? Good morning, Mountain. Chris says going to have twin grandkids in June, have to do 3 sets of everything now. Oh, Chris, congratulations. That's awesome. Twin grandkids. That is definitely a blessing. My wife is actually a twin. So it's funny because we have 2 children and we both want more kids. But I always joke and say, hey, we if we ask for one, we may get two, because the twin gene is in her runs in her family. So I would say, hey, if we're ready for two, then we'll pull the trigger. But you can't just assume you're gonna get one, so you have to be ready for two. So Chris, 3 sets of everything is not a bad way to handle things, that's for sure. So Michael M, basically the battle royal is everyone gets a roll, courtesy of myself, and we go through the roll. Let's say we find an NIC here, that goes into the pot. Then we grab another roll for someone else. Let's say they get a 40 percenter. They become the leader now. Now they are in the lead. Now the 40 percenter and the NIFC belong to that person. Next person up gets a roll. Let's say they get a 64. Now they're in the lead. Now they're going to win everything. 64, 40 percenter, and the 2000 and whatever the NIFC is, and so on. So the roll with the best finds, will win it all. And the best battle royal that we ever had was won by US Silver Stacker. He won, I believe, over 12 silvers. And basically, it's first come, first serve. So if we run out of rolls, then obviously we cannot involve anyone else. But I haven't done them as much because we've been running through a whole box most times. If you run through a whole box on a battle royal giveaway, who knows how many items that could be. Even if it's NIFCs, if you have 20 NIFCs, that's still, you're figuring that's a $10 giveaway in one shot before anything else. So before any silver, any proofs, or anything like that. So I've been wanting to give it back. I wanted to bring it back for sure. Um, the nickel box is what I usually use at first. That's what I used, and then I graduated to half dollars. But like I said, it could be quite costly, so I haven't been doing it as often. Not to mention, when everyone knows you're doing a battle royal giveaway, you get about 50 to 60 people in the chat. Everybody wants a free roll, and I don't blame you guys one bit. So uh, if I do the battle royal giveaway, I'm not sure if it'll be announced or not. Just make sure you have your notifications turned on. What's going on, Maximus? He says, when are you doing this? Uh, well, it's either going to be, I'm not sure if it's going to be Friday or Monday at some point. It may even be Tuesday, but I highly doubt Tuesday because that is Christmas Eve. So just stay tuned, guys. I do want to do something special. I am also closing in on 400 subs, guys. So if I don't do the Battle Royal giveaway for Christmas, I will do the Battle Royal giveaway for 400 subscribers. And that is for sure. And I would probably add an item into the Battle Royal giveaway just because, in case we get skunked, who wants a handful of NIFCs as a giveaway prize, especially for 400 subs. I did give away a USB microscope for 300 subs, so had to run before Mrs. Silverstack. Mrs. Maximus, I know that look very well, Maximus. When my wife gives me that look, the second she sees that red play button, she you know, she gives me that side eye, like, I know what you're doing. Can't help it. We love this, you know. Michael M, I mean, I'll just trade it for some dimes. Well, that's an option as well, Michael M. So, you know, obviously I can't keep raising the bar. The USB microscope is a $40 value. So I can't keep raising the bar, but at least I want to maintain the level of prizes I have available. What's going on, Scott Jarvie? Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining me. We're just shooting the breeze and hanging out. I do have some sales for today. I will be shipping some items out tomorrow. And your wallet is one of those as well. So I do have quite a bit of items. So if I'm not able to ship it all by the end of the day, I definitely will ship by tomorrow, the latest. So you can expect your packages, guys, by no later than Tuesday. But I definitely want to get them all in today. That way you guys can get them by Monday. You know, the holiday season, sometimes it could be hectic. So I'm going to definitely make it, or yeah, unless you're in Canada. Yeah, I'm going to make it a priority of mine to get as many packages out before the end of the day, which is very doable. It is going to be a long one for me. I'm on 4 hours of sleep, so just bear with me. I am going to do the best I can. I know a lot of you guys want your items before Christmas, so definitely looking forward to making that happen. And I won't be streaming for much longer, guys. We are approaching the 2-hour window. So we have just about 30 minutes remaining in the flash sale. For those that are interested, Benjis and Walkers are 2 for 15. BU 40 percenters are 4 for 15. BU quarters are 2 for 15. Barber dimes are 5 for 10 in worn condition. BU Morgans are 35 each, and SLQs are 3 for 20. Dizzy says, I'm leaving my wallet open till it wallets. You want it to look like a Rita wallet or a New Marshall wallet. Breeze says, I'm excited to see my items. Indeed, Breeze. Absolutely. Trust me, it's nothing better than getting a package full of silver. Scott Jarvie says, have to get back to work. Just stop in to say hi and give a thumbs up. Thank you for that, Scott Jarvie. You enjoy the rest of your day. Let's get some water here. So yes, I won't be streaming too much longer. I do have about 10, maybe 10, 11 packages to get out today. And you'd be surprised how long it takes to package all of these items, especially the way I do it. You know, I like to make sure that I secure these packages safely and protect them so that your coinage does not get destroyed in shipping. Scott says, when I get home, I will. I hear that, Scott. Well, hopefully the day goes by fast for you. I actually don't want it to fly by for me, so hopefully it goes nice and easy for me, but flies by for you. Maximus knows, yes. You know, between the bubble wrap and the the labeling and the addresses and taking it to the post office, waiting online, it could be quite time consuming. But it's a good thing because if you're shipping out packages, that means people are getting items and people are supporting the channel and the stream. So I'm not complaining one bit. Not at all. Scott Jarvie needs sleep. You and me both, Scott. I'm on 4 hours of sleep. I think me and you both. we're on the same page. Uh, you were on that 5.5 hour stream last night. I tell you what, stamps.com, no lines, and way cheap. Yes, I have to take time to look into that, Maximus. I'm sure it's pretty simple. So I definitely want to take the time to look into that. As of right now, I'm probably just going to head to the post office for today. But there is quite a few things I want to do to sit down and make time for that's going to help me become more efficient. Although those that know, I do ship very quickly, and I've gotten great feedback for my packages, so I take pride in that as well. All right, guys. Well, if there's nothing else, we do have Morgans, we have 40 percenters, 90 percenters, plenty of items available. We have proof sets as well, 1964, 1963. We have 1965 SMS sets. We have SLQs as well. I may just end this a little earlier. That way, print a label with tracking, and you don't need to wait online at the post office. So basically, you just sign up, right, Maximus? You sign up. Are you charged a membership? How does that really work? Stamps.com, it prints a label with tracking, and you don't need to wait online. So did they charge you a monthly fee, or do they charge you? I have to wait to see which sets my wife got. Oh yeah, that's right, Maximus. Maximus asked for coinage. Yeah, my wife asked me, "What do you want for Christmas?" She asked me again today because I've been kind of difficult. I basically say nothing. I don't want anything, and she's like, "No, I'm gonna get you something." I say, "Well, then get me a coin." And she gives me that look, like, so you're pressuring me to say something. You're pressuring me to ask for something, and I'm gonna ask for a coin. She's like, "How about some sneakers? How about some jeans? How about some shirts?" It's like, "How about some coins?" You buy a shirt, and a year later, you're not going to be able to resell it for the value. You buy a silver coin, you're going to be able to resell it for the value of that coin. And if the price goes up, if the silver price goes up, then you're profiting. So, well, it depends on the shoes, I guess. Yes. But even so, if you buy a pair of sneakers, the second you wear them, uh, you know, the premium does go down. So from fresh, new, sealed in the box compared to a worn sneaker, I'm sure there's some kind of difference there. I changed from collecting sneakers to stacking silver. To me, that's smart, Michael M. Silver price can go up quite quickly in a moment's notice. I don't recall when it shot up to $50. I was not in that realm at that point in time, but that just it's so volatile that you never know. It may just shoot up, and before you know it, you're looking at a way to unload your silver for a profit at a quick rate. Michael M says, I don't have a lot of sneakers comparative to others. Only 20. Only 20. Michael M, I have 4 to 5 pairs of sneakers. That includes boots, and that's it. I have probably 3 pairs of sneakers. I only wear about 2 of them, mostly one. Everyone has their one favorite pair. My wife is begging me, can you stop wearing those sneakers? Why? I love them. They're broken in and comfortable. It's nothing like a broken in pair of sneakers. Alistair says, I have 1 pair of shoes. Well, there you go, Alistair. As long as they work, as long as they're comfortable, why not? I wear one pair of sneakers primarily, but occasionally I have to throw on that second pair here or there. Good morning, by the way, Alistair. Thank you for joining me. We will be wrapping the stream up very shortly, but I appreciate you guys being here. We streamed for 5.5 hours last night, so I am definitely in zombie mode right now. And my daughter gets out of school in about 3 hours, so I have a small window to package all these items, get it down to the post office, take a 10-minute nap if possible, most likely not, and then pick up my daughter. Michael Saca, if you can find me a wall hanger around the $25 price range, it would be nice. Also, Michael M, let me make a note here on my phone. $25 price range. What's going on? TTM is in the building. What's going on? Thanks for joining me. Maximus says I sold a pair of Nikes for $175 and paid $5 from the thrift store. Look at that. Talk about a sniper. That's a good find, Maximus. You can find some very cool items at the thrift shop, that's for sure. That is a very good flip. Yeah, I don't understand, obviously I'm not a part of the sneaker craze or that realm, but I just don't understand a pair of sneakers going for $1,500. All right, Breeze, you have a great one and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for joining us this morning. And I will be shipping your package out today as well, so don't you worry. And I will see you on Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Dizzy says Yeezys are ugly, but they fetch money. Yeah, they're hideous. They're hideous in my opinion, but I just don't understand why they're so valuable. Like, I'm sure they're about $10 to make, if even that much. And you know, that's just my take on fashion. Like, I can understand a gold 1 ounce gold. I mean, you're talking about a 1 ounce gold coin. That's what you're talking about. You're talking about a Yeezy's $1,500. You're talking about a 1 ounce gold coin. You put a pair of Yeezys next to a 1 ounce gold coin. How do you say no to the 1 ounce gold coin? I don't get that. Michael M., you have a pair of V2s. Confessions of a madman, Michael M. Hey, to each his own. You know, I definitely don't judge. I have my preferences for sure, but I definitely don't understand it personally. Can't believe my last minute donation got me I know, right, Maximus? How did that work? Not only did it get you a donator prize or Saca Plata jackpot prize, you also got the Walker in the Saca spin as well. So how about that? Alistair says more like $2 to make Yeezys. Well, there you go. $2 to make Yeezys. And the usual impulse buy, now impulse buys are for silver. Well, that's a better impulse buy, Michael M, because you're retaining your wealth, you're hedging against inflation, uh, and Yeezys are ugly. What can I say? Michael M, I just could not do it. I just could not spend. I mean, I could barely spend $100 on a pair of sneakers. I get mad if I spend more than $80 on a pair of sneakers. So I just would lose my mind if a family member or my wife spent $1,500 on sneakers. I just could not fathom. I could not process that in my head, it just wouldn't register. It wouldn't calculate. I'll put $1,500 for sneakers, enter. Un, unable to calculate. Maximus gets Skechers. See, to each his own. I'm not a fan of Skechers, but I understand the fact that you're spending $50 on a pair of sneakers. I'm a Converse guy myself. I wear Converses. I get them for $50. I get Converses sometimes for $35. You got to look for those deals. I'd rather look for a deal where I can get a pair of sneakers for $35, you know, and get a bunch of those in different colors and, styles. Dizzy rocks Jordans and Nikes. I could do Nikes. Jordans not so much, although I did own pairs of Jordans. I have wide feet. A Converse would explode. I'm just picturing the shoe just folding like a volcano, just kind of peeling over. Yeah, Converses aren't shoes, in my opinion. They're kind of very flat. But you know what I like? I like diesel sneakers as well. Those are so comfortable. My most comfortable pair of sneakers was a $65 pair of diesel sneakers, and I wore it, and it was just like walking on clouds. So I definitely go for comfort. In New York, you do a great deal of walking, so definitely got to go err on the side of comfort. That's for sure. All right. Alistair, 13 EEE. Holy smokes, Alistair. I apologize. I feel bad for the struggle. 13 EEE. Ouch. You must have to get them pre ordered, special request. Oh, that is difficult. All right, guys. Well, we're in for Alistair says I am a monster. You're not a monster, Alistair. You just have monster like feet. That's all. And almost dropped a cuss word there. That's how you know you're tired when you're on the stream for when you're on 4 hours of sleep. Sometimes things slip. I don't want Copa coming after me. 6'4", 3 feet wide, 2 feet thick. Well, you'd make a hell of a linebacker. I'm surprised the funds from the ASC hasn't been depleted yet, considering how many impulse buys I've been having. Well, if you're looking to deplete your funds, I'm sure there are several ways to do that quickly, but I think you're doing it at a very good pace, Michael M. And if you're converting it to silver, then you're still retaining that money when you come to think of it. You want to buy items that don't have high premiums. What's going on? Haha, your mom. We're back on morning flash sale. We'll be wrapping it up shortly. But thanks for popping in and saying hello and smashing that like button for me. We are 1 week away from Christmas Day. I cannot believe it. So we have several items available on our flash sale. If anyone is interested, we have 15 minutes remaining in the flash sale. Michael M needs another coffee. You and me both, Michael M. After I end this stream, I'll be turning on the coffee pot, getting another cup of coffee, then packaging at least 10 to 11 separate items for shipping. Maximus says, I wear 10 and a half wide sneakers. A lot of stores don't cover wide shoes. Yes. I'm a 10 and a half myself, not wide, but 10 and a half. When I was younger, I used to buy 11s knowing I was a 10 and a half, but for some reason I guess I felt like my feet were going to keep growing. in my 20s. Now I wear my actual shoe size, 10 and a half. That's like back in the day, I used to wear those oversized t-shirts. I grew up in the city in Hell's Kitchen, New York. So I used to, dress oversized in that hip hop culture. I was surrounded by it. So that's basically what I was exposed to. So I used to wear, you know, 2X t-shirts. I look at those pictures back in the day now and I'm like, what was I wearing? A dress? I was wearing a dress to school. Oh my goodness. I tell you, some weird stuff happens when you're young. But I'm glad I evolved. I grew, got older and wiser and bald. Oh, that was a bust. Bought all the halves and dollar coins my bank had and nada. Well, you have to be in it to win it. Michael M says, I would love to see you in the dress. You will never see me in the dress, Michael M. Never. I mean, to each his own. To each his own. If that's your thing, then I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna join you, but I'm not gonna judge you. Mountain says, "Don't tell me that you wore the pants. I just crapped the pants. Look, the crotch to the." No, I didn't go that far, Mountain. I definitely wore baggy jeans, but not like those kids you see now where they're walking around exactly like they just had an accident and they're kind of wobbling like a duck from left to right because if they put their legs too close together, their pants will drop to their ankles. I was not one of those kids. I am glad to say. When I was growing up, Hell's Kitchen was a rough neighborhood, Dizzy. Now, Hell's Kitchen is completely different. Nothing but high rise buildings, luxury apartments and condos, and, just restaurants everywhere. It's such a transformation from when I grew up. I grew up, with the kids of, the Westies, the Irish, and the Italian gangs. And exactly, Dizzy Clinton. That's exactly right. So when I grew up, it was, uh, you know, very tough. And what gets me is if they really knew what that. Yes, exactly, Mountain. I tell youngsters all the time. I tell youngsters all the time. I say, guys, if you God forbid you went to prison, you would find out what that really means. But it doesn't take having to do that to know what that symbolizes. So a lot of these young teens they are misguided in the fact that they're not educated into where these trends originated. Wearing these huge, oversized chains. Think about it. Like, first of all, it's uncomfortable. Why would you wear a 10-pound necklace? Your posture is going to be screwed. Just a few years. But also, there's a story behind it all. Mountain said, oh, yeah, I read that. Let's see here. Rita says, and Soho. Oh, yes, Soho. Hey, Rita, good morning. Rita, welcome. Soho is very different as well. All New York City is completely, completely different. But Hell's Kitchen, it was very rough, drug infested neighborhood. And, it is refreshing to see what it's become now. But what's going on, Rockzilla? We have Rita and Rockzilla sprinkling in. Thank you guys for joining me. Good morning. We're doing a flash sale. Uh, about 10 minutes remaining in the flash sale. But, for you guys, I can extend it a little bit. I have Benjis and Walkers 2 for 15, BU 40 percenters 4 for 15, BU quarters 2 for 15, Barber dimes 5 for 10 in worn condition. We have BU Morgan dollars at $35 each. Only 1904 O's and SLQs 3 for 20. We also have mint sets. We have Benji proof sets, 1964 proof sets, $20 a piece. We have 1965 SMS sets for $10 a piece. And we have Canadian mint sets for $30 a piece. So if anyone is interested, feel free. I'm here to help. So Michael M is bidding for Saca to wear a dress over my dead body, Michael M. Yeah, I mean, I grew up in that era too, Dizzy. When you would go to the club and there were corner boys standing, waiting for you to come out with a shiny, thick, new gold chain for them to snatch. I mean, that's just the era. I'm not condoning. I'm not supporting that behavior. That's for sure. But that's the times that I grew up in, and it was not. It was just not a neighborhood you wanted to grow up in. So are you going to remember the mainstream music video, or are you going to remember the guy who wore a giant clock around his neck? Flavor Flav. Well, some would argue that Flavor Flav was mainstream, Alistair, and possibly still is. Possibly still is. Oh my goodness, Michael M. Don't you dare. Alistair, the SMS set? Yes. Mountain says, everybody have a good day. I'm going to get mine started and be productive today. Yes, everyone needs to be productive today. I have a whole lot on my plate. My daughter's taking some tournament pictures as well today because she won bronze in jiu-jitsu. So she's going to take a team picture. I'll be picking her up from school. So many items to ship out. But Mountain, you enjoy the rest of your day. And I hope to see you on the next stream, Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So this is a 1965 SMS set, Alistair. Well, good for you, Dizzy. You take a day. I did a 12 plus hour shift the other day. So I'll be off today, that's for sure. I have flexibility with my hours, so it's really convenient for me, and it allows me to basically work my schedule around on my terms. Yes, 1965. $10 a piece, Alistair, if you're interested. Saka, can you explain why they made a blue Ike? That's a good question. I did receive a blue Ike from Mia's Coins as a gift on her stream, on her birthday stream, which was very cool of her to give away items on her birthday. That's just very selfless and thoughtful and generous. So yes, the SMS sets are the 1965s. I do have 64 and 63, but they are silver proof sets, and those are $20 a piece. I also have 1992 and 2001 silver proof sets for $20 a piece as well. That's perfectly fine, Dizzy. There's nothing wrong with some hard work, but you also have to take time to disconnect a little bit. I need to get my wife a present as well. She did tell I ask her, I'm at the point where we ask each other what we want. We don't really surprise each other too much. When you have kids, you just want to make sure that what you get your significant other, whether husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend. You want to make sure that they're going to like and need what you want to get them. So, especially when you have kids and expenses and bills and car payments and, you know, housing, obviously. All right, Alistair, you let me know. And I'm not saying that you can't occasionally surprise them and whatnot, but you do want to make sure that it's something they need and something that they're going to use. See the 64 through 70. I'm trying to get at least one of each. 5 different ways to display snap lock, coin folder, flip set, and loose tube. 65. All I need is the SMS. So, well, here's the SMS, Alistair. Like I said, $10 for the SMS. I do have 64 and 63 proof sets. Michael M, I started I started collecting in January. So I am still relatively new, but wow, has this gone fast. I didn't start streaming until we're in December, so I would say maybe September. No, August maybe. July. Probably July is when I started actually streaming, but I started collecting in January. Yeah, I guess at first it is a little awkward, but I could talk all damn day, just ask my wife, and I do enjoy human dialogue and interaction, so it's gotten much easier, especially with you great people. You guys are awesome, and having great people in the chat definitely makes it way easier to the point where I actually look forward to it and enjoy it. So to me, I wish I would have started sooner, but I'm happy to be a part of the coin community. I'm happy that I was exposed to this, and I'm here for the long haul. I better hold on to my money for right now. After Sunday, we have no work for 3 weeks. All right, Alistair. Well, if I still have them available at a later date, you are more than welcome to add one to your collection. I told my wife I wanted a left handed coffee mug. Team Lefty! I'm a left handed person myself. Saka, you should have a just chat stream with people joining you. Yeah, I have thought of that. I have thought of that. And, I like to multitask, and efficiency is a big thing for me. So, although I enjoy conversing like this and conversating, uh, I also like to do multiple things on the stream, which is why I do coin roll hunting stream and an auction, which is why I do flash sales. And the flash sales are like a flash sale slash chat. But I do like to make my silver available. I do have quite an inventory. So, like I said, it's grown so fast. I'm very surprised. Even till this day, I look around and I'm very surprised that it's grown this fast. So, uh, if I'm going to do a chat, I still also want to make items available for purchase. And it's a win-win. We get to conversate, chat. I also am able to unload some silver to those that want to add to their collection, and I'm also able to make a little bit of money as well. And at these low prices, guys, I assure you, I am not making a killing. Although it may appear that way, I am not making a killing because the prices that I offer you guys are amongst the lowest, in my opinion, on YouTube. So I do that in an effort to help us both. Rockzilla says, wish I started stacking sooner. That's right. That's right. Especially back in the day. If I was a young, you know, kid before my teenage years, just imagine how much silver I would have right now. If in 12 months I have several ounces of silver, and I couldn't imagine. Michael M started 3 months ago. Well, better late than never, Michael M. Some people never find this. Most people never find this. Mikey, what's going on, Mikey? Will we ever see some Saka pores? I do have interest in the pores, in the silver pores. Although me being in the city is a little difficult to find a location to do these pours. It's not something that I can't do, but it's something that I have so many things that I'm looking to do, so many things I have planned, so many things that I want to get going that there's just not enough time in the day. So who knows what's in store for my channel in the future? But I definitely wouldn't rule it out. Mikey's in the building. How's it going, Mikey? Good morning. Rita says, my grandfather left me some awesome coins when I was about 15. Been collecting since they are in. Yes, you want to lock them away, Rita. Absolutely. Don't burn down New York, bro. That's right, Dizzy. Especially in my location, for some reason, there are a lot of fires around my neighborhood. That makes me a little nervous. That's why, as long as I know that my silver collection is locked away in a safe place, safety deposit box, and you know, my fear is definitely losing it due to a fire or a theft. So I make sure I do not keep it here. Whatever you see here, I keep for the days that I stream, and maybe that's why I'll do a flash sale the following day or the day before. It's pretty random, but at the same time, I have a limited supply with me at all times because I like to make sure that I definitely minimize the amount of silver I have on hand. In a little bit, I'm going to Walmart for my grandmother. Walmart is so fun. My closest Walmart is in Long Island. It's about a 45-minute drive, so I do not get there often, but when I do, it is a great experience. There are tons of items for great prices. Usually, when I go to Walmart, I add to my Kershaw collection. Rita says some from 1700s. That is awesome, Rita. You have quite the collection and quite the wealth that you can pass on to your children. Roxella says, me too, Michael. All my junk is in a big glass jar. My hiding place is not really a hiding place. Well, I definitely, I want to urge you guys to uh, to definitely look towards securing your silver. Treat it like if it's going to be your retirement fund. Definitely just take the extra time to make sure you protect it, guys, because even myself, right now, my desk is full of silver coins. And sometimes I'll leave it there for a day or two, and I'm like, I need to put this stuff away. What am I doing? So sometimes you can get comfortable just leaving it out. Obviously, you want to look at it and admire it. But I have a few pieces that I keep with me that I just can't get enough of. You know, I have a BU War Nickel collection, a War Nickel set that I stare at all the time. A couple of 1 ounces and 2 ounces. Uh, but definitely, I would really advise that you guys pick your favorite coins to look at, hang on to those, and secure the rest. There you go, Dizzy. That's how it's done. because you just can't predict when things will go wrong. Sock, are you going to get the 1/10 ounce gold kook that's coming out? So Rockzilla, I do not purchase gold online. If I do find it in the store and the premium is not too big, then I sure will. So if it does end up at my silver dealer shop or my local coin shop, then I may consider it. But guys, I recommend not getting 1/10 ounces because I think the premiums are too high. You're better off getting quarter ounces, half ounces, and obviously full ounces. I'm not at that point where I can accumulate 1 ounce at a time, but if you get quarter ounces and half ounces, the premiums are much lower and you'll have the flexibility and it won't eat into the your investment. So 1/10 ounces are very nice and they're very easy to get rid of if you need cash in a hurry. But I think the premium kind of eats away at what you're able to obtain because you're not going to get melt value for it. Unless you sell it to a collector, you'll be able to get some of the premium back. But for the most part, you'll be in the hole the second that you purchase it. So I try to refrain from that unless somehow I get it at melt value, which doesn't happen often. Rita says, have to get a second sandbox now. That's clever, Rita. Are you going to sell gold coins in the future? Well, if you guys purchase gold coins and you're interested, I can sell you gold coins. If that's what you guys want, I can sell gold coins. If you're looking for 1/10 ounce American gold eagles, if you're looking for 1 ounce Canadian maple leaves, I can sell you those right now. Not literally right now. Like I don't have them with me right now, but I do have them locked away. So, like I said, obviously, I would definitely want payment before having to go to the safety deposit box to remove them. That way, it's not I'm not wasting any time. But like I said, 1/10 ounces, quarter ounce, half ounce, 1 ounce. If you're looking for gold, I can do that as well. Obviously, we're all silver stackers primarily, so that's why I didn't introduce any gold items as of yet. But yes, that's an option, Rockzilla. If you are interested in gold, then you can definitely inquire about that with me privately if you like, and I can definitely see what I have available, and I can definitely match, if not beat, the online prices. That way, you're not getting taxed. The taxes can be pretty significant. So, not to mention, you don't want Big Brother tracking all of your gold purchases. So, uh, like I said, that's definitely something that we can do. All right, guys. Well, if you have okay, I'll send you an email soon. And Rockzilla, I'll be heading to to the bank to my safety deposit box within the next 2 days. So if not today, most likely tomorrow. Alistair's kitty litter with a couple of Tootsie Rolls on top. I think the kitty litter will damage it though. Will damage the coins. Obviously, you would have to seal it, but that's a lot of kitty litter that you would need. Rita's talking a sandbox, so I'm sure she doesn't want to fill a sandbox full of kitty litter, and it's not good for you to breathe in kitty litter. Sandbox is a great idea, actually. Now that I think about it. Well, guys, if there's nothing else, if you guys have any further questions, feel free to ask. We will be wrapping this up. If anyone is interested in purchasing anything, feel free to ask. This is the last call for today. And then I will be packaging a lot of items to send out. And Rita, I did receive your email as well. Imagine though, imagine a sandbox, and underneath the sandbox, you have buried treasure. That's pretty cool. All right, Dizzy. I'll see you on Friday, 9 p.m. Guys, I will be streaming on Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. So I hope to see you guys there. We're gonna wrap this up, and now I'm gonna go on with the rest of. Let's see here. Is it cheaper to send the project rolled up or leave it flat? If it's cheaper, I think it might be cheaper to send out flat, but in order that's tough. Roll in a rolled tube, it's probably better protected. So definitely flat is cheaper and a rolled tube is better protected. But that's completely up to you, Mikey. I believe it is cheaper to send out flat. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up. We are past the 2 hour window here. So take care, everybody, and I will see you on my stream Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Thanks for joining me this morning, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, everybody.